Today we are going to discuss with the future value of annuity. Okay, so before going to start with the future value of annuity, just I would like to make up your mind that what are the things that we are going to discuss today. Actually, we are going to discuss what is annuity, how can we define the annuity, then thereafter we will find out the ways of calculating the future value of annuity. Okay, so here we are going to discuss again the three methods of calculating the future value of annuity. First one is through the compound value method. We will calculate the future value of annuity. Then with the help of formula, and in the formula we have also two methods. One with the calculation, with the scientific calculator we can use the calculation of future value of annuity, and with the help of table also we can compute the future value of annuity. And an additional method of calculation I'm going to present you here in this lecture, that is calculation through the Excel application. Okay, so here we are going to start with the this lecture with the introduction of annuity. What is annuity? The definition of annuity. So as you are having familiar with the financial management, and we are discussing the things regarding the time value concept, this annuity is a very important concept. Okay, so what do you mean by annuity? How can we define the annuity? So annuity is anything that is fixed amount of payment or receipts each year for a specified number of years. Okay, so annuity is any amount that is going to be repeated, receiving or payment. Okay, any amount every year in a continuous manner. If we receive any amount, any amount we receive or any amount we pay for the fixed specified number for a number of years in a continuous way. For example, I would like to give you, if you rent a flat, okay, and promise to make a series of payment over an agreed period of time, then you have created an annuity, because in this equal installment you are going to pay. Loan, suppose you have taken for your house from the financing companies or the employers, is a common example of annuity also. So these are the examples of annuity, and now we will directly give you. Now I'm directly coming up with the calculations. Okay, so here I'm giving you an example through which you can understand how you can compute the future value of annuity. Okay, suppose so here in this Excel sheet we can see that everyone see we are going to compute the future value of annuity. So suppose I'm taking a hypothetical example for you. Suppose a constant sum of 1 rupees is deposited in the saving account at the end of each year, and this process will continue for 4 years. Okay, so every year at the end of the year you are going to deposit 1 rupee in your saving account. Okay, and it will continue for the 4 years. And suppose in that account you are receiving interest of 6%. Okay, so this implies that 1 rupee deposited at the end of first year will grow for next 3 years. 1, 2, 3. So first amount, if you deposited here, it will grow for 1, 2, 3. Means 3 times you will get every year. First year you will receive the interest of 6%. Second year you will receive the interest of 6%, and the third year you will receive the interest of 6%. Understand? Now, the 1 rupee at the end of second year that you have deposited, the 1 rupee that you are going to deposit it at the second year, it will earn the interest for the next year and the next year. Means 2 continuous year you will receive the interest of 6% for the 1 rupee that you have deposited in the second year. At the end of the third year, for 1 year, 1 rupees that you have deposited, you will receive the interest for 1 year only, because only 1 year left for that. Okay, and at the end of fourth year that you are going to deposit 1 rupee, you will not receive any interest, because that 1 rupee you have deposited is not has completed any year, because at the end of that year you have just submitted it, so they will not give you any interest for that. So if you compute, if you see that at the end of the first year you will receive 6% interest. Okay, 6% interest for every year you will receive. What will be the future value of that? You will compute 1.191. Okay, 1.19. How it comes? How this value come? With the help of future value, we can compute that one. 1 rupees. If you invested for 3 years, then future value. What is the future value formula for that? We can apply that formula, and we will compute that amount. Okay. So what will be the interest? 6% it is there. Okay. So we can find it from the table of future value of a lump sum amount also. So this value can be computed with the help of previous formula that we have studied in the last class. Okay. So similarly we can compute it for the 2 years also. So 2 years, what will be the calculation for this? 1 rupee into 1.06, 1.24, sorry, 1.24, that it will become 1.124. Okay, and similarly for 1 year we can calculate. So lump sum amount, this calculation with the help of future value formula we can compute, and then combine it, it will come 4.375. Okay, understand? So for first year, for the first year when we have deposited, we will receive 3 year interest. For second year we have deposited, we will receive 2 year interest. For the third year deposited, we will receive 1 year interest, and for the fourth year we have deposited, we will receive no interest. Okay, so total future value for that annuity that comes is 4.375. So it is a very basic concept of calculating the annuity, and we have not used any new formula in that. Although we have only uses the formula that we have discussed for the future value component. We have not used any new formula for annuity here. So suppose if you want to compute the annuity in a faster way, we have also one formula, and this formula is written here. You can see this formula is future value of annuity can be calculated as Fn is equal to A bracket 1 plus I raised to the power n. This power is in this n is in exponential format. Okay, minus 1 divided by I. Okay, so what is A? A is the value of amount that you are going to deposit it every year. Okay, and I is the rate of interest, and is the number of years you are going to deposit, and then again divided by I means the value of I is the interest rate. So if you want to complete, we will take up the example for this. Suppose here we have taken an example. Suppose 100 rupees deposited at the end of each year for the next 3 years, and the interest rate is 10%. Then how we are going to compute? Then as 100 rupees we are going to deposit it, the A will be equal to 100, and what is the interest rate? 10%. So 1 plus I is become 1.10 into raised to the power 3, because we are going to deposit it for 3 years. Then the exponential power will be 3 minus 1 divided by the interest rate, that is 0.10. Okay, so after the calculation, what we got? 100 into 3.31, the total amount we will receive is 331 rupees. This will be the future value of annuity if you deposited 100 rupees for the next 3 years, and the interest rate will be 10%. Then your amount will be 331, means 31 rupees you have got as a interest on 300 rupees that you have deposited for 3 years. Clear to everyone? So this is this is the formula of calculation of future value of annuity. Apart from calculation of this thing, we can also use the table, and the table that we are using in this, in every book of financial management, at the last, if you see, the tables are there. So if you see the compound value factor of an annuity, you will find the brackets that I have given here, the red inferences are given here. So we can replace these inferences with compound value factor of for annuity, and the whole value we can compute it, instead of computing the whole value, we can see the value from the table. Okay, so the table given in this case is compound value factor of annuity is there is two columns, two horizontal and vertical columns are there, horizontal rows and vertical columns are there. So vertical, the periods are given, and the horizontal side, interest rates are given. Okay, so interest rates you are giving. So here if we see the compound value factor for this example. So what will be the compound value factor? 10% interest rate for 3 years. So 10% interest rate for 3 years, 3.31. Okay, so this will be the compound value interest factor. This amount, this value 3.31 is a compound value factor. So instead of calculation of interest rate, adding the interest rate, then divide finding out the exponential power, then deducting -1 from that, and then dividing the interest rate. Instead of calculating this, all these things, you can see the table and find out this value. Okay. So with the help of table also we can compute the future value of annuity. Now comes to the third part of the calculation. The third part of the calculation is through the Excel calculation. Okay, so how can we compute the future value of annuity with the help of Excel? Here we can see, here I have given you the example, and in this example you can suppose a firm is it's a hypothetical example. You can take any kind of questions here, but have given some hypothetical values here. Suppose a firm want to deposit 5,000 rupees, and at the end of each year, and the firm want to deposit it for 4 years. Okay, so at the end of every year they will deposit 5,000 and continuously for 4 years, and the rate of interest given here is 6%. Okay, so 6% interest is, so how much would this annuity accumulates at the end of the 4th year? Now we have to find out what will be the future value of annuity after the 4th year, how much the firm will receive after the 4th year. Okay, so with the help of Excel formula, as I told you in the last lecture, that how can we find out the value of future value with the help of Excel. So here we can type the if you see the formulas, in formulas we have financial formulas. In financial formulas we have future value formula also. Okay, so present value is there and future value is also there. 1 minute, I will show you. This formula. With the help of this formula we can compute the future value of annuity. Now how we are going to compute, let's see. Here suppose future value, in this case what will be the future value, is equal to, you have to type then future value, then bracket, then rate. What is the interest rate we are receiving here in this case? 5,000 we are depositing for 4 years at a rate of 6%. So 6% here, we select this column, this cell, then comma, then NPER. As I told you in the last class that this formula has shortened, use some codes for that. So NPER means years. Okay, so how many years we are going to deposit it continuously? 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year. So for how many years? 4 years we are going to compute. Then comma, then what is the payment we are making here in comparison to the last lecture. I have told there in PMT case we put it 0, but here in PMT case, because number of installments we are paying to depositing 5,000, 5,000, 5,000. So here the PMT will be 5,000. Okay, here the PMT will be 5,000. Then the present value, in case of present value, no present value here, 0 we will type. Okay, and what will be the type at the end of the period or beginning of the period, also we will type 0. Then bracket, put the enter, your amount will come here. Okay, 21,873 you will receive at the end of the 4th year as a future value of annuity if you are going to deposit 5,000 rupees each at the end of each year for continuously 4 years at a rate of 6%. Understand? Now let's check with the formula also. With the help of table we can find out. Okay, so 5,000 the formula is, what is the formula? Future value of annuity is A into 1 plus I raised to the power n minus 1 deposit divided by interest rate. And also we can shorten the formula with the help of compound value annuity factor. Fn is equal to A into CVFA, compound value annuity factor. So compound value annuity factor we can use here and see the table. If we see the table, A will be the 5,000 because every year we are making payment of 5,000. Then compound value annuity for annuity factor for 4 year at a rate of 6%. Okay, so for 4 years at a rate of 6%, what will be the value? What will be the value for 4 years 6%? The value is 4.3746. Okay, so if we multiply 4.3746 with the help of 5,000, then it will become 21,873.